What's up everybody, my name is Achilles and this is gonna be a Starcraft II Legacy of the Void cast. In a 1v1 game between me and RTK Vim. I'm playing as the Green Terran, over here. Now Vim is playing as the Yellow Protoss at the bottom. Now I'm going to be lowering my sound. There we go. Gonna be a lot better. So Vim is gonna start off building a pylon to not get supply blocked. I am going to do the same with a supply depot. Also gonna get a gas very early on actually. Maybe even too early. Then again, I haven't played too much of Legacy of the Void, so I'm still kind of playing as if this were Heart of the Swarm. As you can see, I am, however, going with my probe over here, going for a second CC. Very soon, so that is why gas was such a weird choice to go first with. We have the gateway coming up for Vim as well as his first assimilator, and we don't see any signs of him going for a second base, though he is going to scout me, however, with this little probe. You can see that right here, and I am building my second CC without even having a barracks, but I do have a lot of gas in the bank, and I don't know, perhaps Vim will scout this and he's going to be like, hey, where's my barracks over here? I tried to catch this little probe, but I did not succeed at that. Anyway, I'm gonna start at my barracks. Vim sees that I'm starting my second CC, or that I started it, so he wants to be annoying as possible, and he's going to attack my lone worker over here, which is almost gonna die. So right now, sending down another probe to kinda finish off this one, while Vim is setting up a cybernetics core and building another gateway. With these probes I'm aiming to kill this probe, but none of the probes or SCVs get killed. This SCV is going to continue to work on the second CC. Right now I do have my barracks almost set up. I put my guys out of the disguiser because I do have enough Vespine gas to start pulling out marauders and to start making a tech lab. I'm building 2 more barracks. I'm starting a tech lab over here. I haven't scouted Vim, so I'm kind of empty. I perhaps should have gone with a Reaper first, so I could scout if Vim has a second Nexus. And as you can see, Vim is going to do it right now. He's going to set up this Nexus and probably expand it to more gates. Oh, I did, however, follow this scout with this SCV because it was going back to its base. And right now, I do have the scout in Vim's base to basically scout around. So I kind of want to know if he had a second Nexus. I did not scout it. This could be very important information. That, of course, if you watch it from my perspective. Oh, I see. Like, if you watch it from my perspective, I do not see this. Currently, let's go to the resource, no, actually the units. So Vim has 2 of these adepts and I've got 1 marauder. Not sure if Vim is going to be sending out any one of those soon, but on my barracks over here I am, however, researching Stimpack. I'm going to be researching combat shields as soon as possible, getting a reactor on this barracks as well, so I can pump out a lot of units. Now for Vim, however, we can see that he is moving up with his mothership core, building a Stargate in a very hidden place. And right now he's got 4 of these adepts. He's sending them in. I do not see them as of yet. Well, now I do see them, and now Vim should actually run in with all of his units. He spawned in trying to do some damage. I'm just going to my second CC and gonna mine over there while my marauders take care of this. However, Stim and combat shields are not finished yet. As for concussive shells that are also not finished yet. Now this is Vim is constantly switching between my bases to try and get some units out. You can see that he's now in both mineral lines and he's almost one-shotting SCVs. So I'm going to be pulling back my SCVs again and I'm going to run after them with my marauders, but I am, however, constantly getting more and more units. And if he starts to lose units, that's not going to be very good. You can see that he's trying to run away. I'm going to try and kill one unit before. There we go. That unit is dead. That other one escapes. But we do have the mothership core over here, and it's very smart from him. From him. I have no units over here that whatsoever that can actually finish mothership core. Though I am pumping 2 marines out, and I will be able to stim them. Oh, I'm getting 3 marines out, so I'm going to be able to scare away this mothership core, but not really kill it. We can see that Vim's running in once again with all of these adepts. I'm just mining over here, so I can still pump out units. That's my main concern at the moment, that I won't be able to pump out units. You can see that Vim is readjusting his macro land. He's actually not mining with these. Well, now he's going to do that. He is going to be putting a he's going to be producing an oracle, and he's going to get the 2 extra geysers that I actually do not. I only have 1 geyser on my natural. Over here, I managed to clean up all of these units. Vim is going to be pulling back with these adepts, and what has Vim not scouted of me yet? So Vim basically knows everything. He had a very good scout off. Right now I'm kind of supply blocked. No, not anymore. I'm gonna build my 3rd CC. I'm building my 3rd CC because I think Vim is not expecting it, that I'm building it. You can see that he's getting a lot of gateways, so actually it is a wrong decision on my part to actually go for a 3rd CC. It is kind of a risk, since he is going for a Twilight Council, very interesting, and he's putting up 3 more gateways, so he's going to be on 5 gateways. He is producing some phoenixes. He's going around with oracles. Right now I don't have, well, I do have my engineering base. I'm building them. And I wanted to build some turrets, but right now kind of too late for that. He's going to do a lot of damage with this oracle. 4 kills already. Luckily I do have mules to compensate for that. And my CC is finished, and Vim has not scouted this yet, so this is very good for me. I'm gonna go for some medevacs, because of course my units need to heal. I can't stim forever. Every time you stim, you lose 10 HP points. That's not very good. Though I am, however, constantly producing troops, and my macro is starting to get well, my macro is not in the best shape, but it's also not in the worst shape. Once I'm on 3 bases, I'm really going to shine. Though Vim is also going for his 3rd Nexus, and I'm kind of playing in the dark right here. Like, I do not know that he has a natural, I do not know that he has began his 3rd. However, Vim doesn't know either that I began with my 3rd. This SCV right here doing nothing. Very bad on my part. Yeah, in his position is starport, so see right here, just pulling some more supply depots, because I do not want to get supply blocked. You can see that Vim is once again pressing the attack with these adepts, and I do not have any cover over here. Actually, a very easy way to get rid of these adepts is just to block the ram, basically. But Vim is going to run in. I'm going to see this with my army, and he is not wanting to go in. Like, this was just a scout for what I have planned for him. We can see that these phoenixes, or the that oracle is in a very good position. The status ward is also in a very decent position. We can see that 2 more phoenixes are going around. So Vim basically is actually playing better than me. He knows what's up, and I'm just playing in the dark, relying on former experience. Because I don't even know what his setup is. Like, the only thing I've seen is adepts and an oracle. Behind this, he could be making, I don't know, like stalkers or zealots. So right now he's going to be producing a lot of zealots. I think he's going to produce stalkers as well. Well, I'm not sure. I do have a lot of marauders, so I don't think that he's going to do that. Right now I am on a 3 base economy. I am going to be... What the hell am I doing with these units here? I'm going to be building another CC very soon, and I'm also going to move out very soon. You can see that is this 1-1? Wow, 1-1 units. Very late, of course. Vim right here building 4 more gates. Right now Vim has to be on 4 plus 5 is 9 gates. That's a lot of gates. And if we look at the probe count, we can see that I have 60 SCVs, so I'm ahead in the SCV department. Vim has 55 probes, and I do have meals basically all the time. So so my macro is currently better than Vim's. That's gonna prove to be very good for me. I'm also gonna be producing some siege tanks, though I am over now making some widow mines for overflying oracles and all that shenanigans. Building turrets. Turrets, very, very important. You can see that now. Vim actually is also making some archons, and these are very hard units to deal with. Armory, it's gonna allow me to get 2-2, which I am about to get once 1-1 finishes up. There we go. Right now I'm going to be starting 2-2. I am managing my SCVs quite well on these facilities. Apart from this one, this is kind of oversaturated. Building 3 more barracks. Vim is on 9 gates, I'm just on 6 barracks. 1 starport and 1 factory. I do not really need a factory because I'm not a mech player. I don't go mech. I go with bio, medevacs, marines, marauders. That's what I like to do the most. We can see that Vim is kind of moving out, actually getting his 4th nexus much earlier than I am. We can see that he keeps staying on 50 SCVs. This means that he killed 5 of his SCVs. I'm still on 68 SCVs, so I constantly produce SCVs. Oversaturated, really. We can see that a main engagement is about to happen. He's going to peek up this ramp. Not going to do much. I'm just going to scan. Vim is going to be pulling out of that engagement. We can see that he's building 3 pylons. Now these 3 pylons over here will prove to be effective in the late game. As you can see, I only have vision of Vim's main. I do not know what's up over here. I do not know that he has a 3rd. I do not know that he has a 4th. So I'm kind of playing it really defensive, just playing it out in my own way, getting 2-2, getting my upgrades in, getting a lot of units. And as you can see at the supplies, I'm 30 ahead in supply. Though I'm not sure what the upgrades for Vim are.
Mineral field
Let's go to the production tab actually. Vim is producing photo cannons, so he's investing in his defense. We can see that his weapons are that he's he's on 1-0 and I'm currently on 1-1, almost about to get 2-2. Medevacs over here with the static ward. This is kind of something that I wanted to do. So I knew that there was a static ward over here, so I wanted to risk my medevac. Seemed like there were units in there. And then actually, if you look at this tab over here, I have my units over here waiting for Vim. That if he wants to go through and chase my medevacs, what any normal player would do, he's going to run into my marines and he's going to lose a lot of men doing that. So I'm pulling back. You can see this running up, and right now he loses the oracle. Unfortunately, only the oracle. And I certainly do not want to engage unless I get 2-2. Because 2-2 is really going to give me an edge right there, an edge right here. We can see that I'm building another CC over here. I'm scanning over here, I don't see anything. I just scanned past this this army. And right now I'm sort of trapped. I don't know what this does. I'm new to Legacy of the Void, but Vim is going to be running up this army. I do have a lot of marauders trapped that are not firing. I do have game does not crash. We have a lot of engagements going on. You see the siege tanks. I'm stimming with my marines and medevacs, but however, this is too much from Vim. Though my troops over here are now not more static anymore, so I can basically stim them and fire it away. This is a very good engagement from Vim. Very bad on my part, considering I have 2-2 and he only has 2-1 right now. So I'm gonna leave these units here. Most likely just to die, because why not? Back up on my ramp in my comfort zone and making a lot of units, build 2 more additional barracks. So right now I just have to hold on against all these adepts. Killing off all the archons is going to be very good, and right now I can just kill off all the adepts, and that's going to be very good for me. On Vim's part, he wanted to send some reinforcements in terms of zealots. but he's going to do that. He's going to be pulling back and he's going to make his army again. I have my 4th command center as well, so right now I have more bases than Vim, but he is mining on more bases. If you look at the income tab, you can see that my income is a lot lower than Vim's. And that's weird considering I have more harvesters, so I'm being very inefficient with all of my stuff. Let's see if that's going to improve right now. Alright, so I'm kind of adjusting my wow, 51 SCVs right in this here. This is very bad. My main is mined out, my natural is almost mined out. Wow, this is very, very bad. But my economy is getting better than Vim's right now. 2,000 income. A lot more income than he actually has on all his bases. And it's really weird considering, well, it's actually not weird that I do have a lot more harvesters than he has. I really need to do something about this though. 51 harvesters on this. It's insane. Alright, so I wanted to drop into this area. Not really a big success. All my units died for nothing. I'm gonna be sending up my main army. He's of course going to see it. There we go. And I'm not sure if I want to take an engagement. These pylons over here are really dangerous. I do not see these pylons as of yet, but I'm going to see them later on. And the thing is with these pylons, if his mothership core is alive, you can basically photon overcharge all these pylons, and it's going to be really devastating for my army. You can see that he's making a lot of Archons at the moment. And I'm just pulling back, getting 3-3, yeah, 3 in attack. And have I? There we go. Finally, readjusting my economy line. Though this is not a lot better. 33. But yeah, kind of have to move this last CC. Oh yeah, I am also getting some meat shields with with all of these SCVs, because I figured I had a lot of SCVs, so why not use some of those meat shields. I'm going to harass Vim. I'm going to sit tight on this position. I'm going to attack all of these units. The SCVs will tank everything out. All my Marines can shoot for free. Right now I should have actually targeted the stones over here. Then stones would have fallen on the Archons and the Archons would have died. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be pulling back. These silos do a lot of damage, and right now I'm going to have to duke it out against all of these Archons. I do, however, have a lot of Marines. I do have a lot of medevacs, so I can stim. And that is basically going to win me the fight over here. Vim is he's making a lot of units right now, and he actually gets the better end of the stick. Going to be pulling back, dropping my units over here. He wants to go for a counterattack. I'm not going to let it happen, so I will be pulling back this side over here and stop all of these units. Well, he wants to get into my middle line, so I'm going to have to be pulling out of that. I'm going to have to stop him from basically destroying my minerals. You can see that his income is now a lot better than mine is. I'm kind of bunched up. I should split, which I will do eventually. There we go. So I clean that up. My units can go back to mining. I can go back to producing units. You can see that the supplies are still very close. Pulling 2 more CCs, because why not? I do have one over here, but I'm not using it. So I'm not by all means a very good Starcraft player. I just happen to have some decent micro. From over here, he's in a much better shape than I am, though. See, he's getting another Nexus. He is mined out in a lot of places, though. Well, almost as good as. It's just because of the mules that the difference is so big. You can see that I'm constantly on 2k income, though he's getting more gas, and I think that Zerg is a more gas expensive faction. Ooh, I didn't go there. Why didn't I go there? That would have been very good. But yeah, I've got 32 units, and right now I'm going to be sending this unit over here, trying to harass them, trying to come out of this, trying to come out through this little gap
make him believe that my whole army is up here. Well, right now my army is just waiting over here, so I'm going to be attacking Vim. He's going to be pulling back, of course. He wants to stay around his pylon so he can put and overcharge it with his mothership core. Though I wonder where his mothership core is at. Let's go to the production tab. Right now I'm taking the engagement. Vim is walking, not really doing any attack orders on my units. That means I can just fire freely at them. It's not going to be enough. I'm kind of splitting up my units so these Archons cannot get a really good engagement on my troops. Because sorry that the Zealot's gonna do a lot of damage. Right now only the Immortals left. Therefore I'm going to just attack them. This is going to be attack. There's no Mothership Core. The Mothership Core actually killed with this unit over here that was yeah, with the little contingent that was over here, something I missed. And then I just killed Vim's army, and he's not going to be able to recover from that. So, that was the game. Hope you'll enjoy it. See you guys later.